It was just like the reflex. So, and I apologized immediately. She has never acted like that before. I was like, okay, yeah, fine. Enjoy yourself. I guess I'm talking then. Yeah. We don't do heating over here. That was how I felt at that particular time. How does that make you feel? Because I were there before Kola. I'm not bestie, absolutely. Yeah, that's cool, that's fine. Everybody has their own bestie. She enjoys that. Kola is a sweet guy, whatever. I am not a sweet guy. So you're not sweet? Yeah, I'm not so. He was trying to compare the fact that I had a child and we didn't have a child. And I don't find niggas who say that's cool. She gets the point already. And whatever comes after the house, she'll be fine.
After Ebuka and the housemates were done having dinner, they then moved to roundtable discussion. And the first question was for Jason J. So Ebuka asked Jason J and Sultana, what is this? What's the definition of what they are doing now? And Jason J then told Ebuka that honestly, it has not been easy. They didn't plan to get here. And currently, they're trying to find a way to navigate this because they didn't plan to get to this stage. And Ebuka was like, navigating what? And he said, this thing, navigating this, your question. I guess he didn't want to put a name. And Ebuka now asked him, what are the both of you doing? What can we call this? Because we've been wondering all this while, what is this? And Jason J said, he kept dragging it and then told Ebuka that he can't, say it. And Ebuka said, come whisper to me. Well, I guess he thought he was whispering to Ebuka. Ebuka was wearing mic now. And Jason J then moved to go whisper to Ebuka. Well, Jason J told Ebuka that he has been trying to put a limit to this, knowing fully well the position he is, going by that he has a girlfriend on the outside. That before he can define this, he needs to get out of the house, have a conversation with his girlfriend. If after that conversation, things didn't go well with his current girlfriend, that's the girlfriend outside of the house, that means he will gladly come back to Sultana. But if things go well, then he will take it up from there. He will now know the next move. So it's like we're having another Bri Morgan situation here. So the only thing is that we've not gotten to hear from Jason J's outside girlfriend. So once Jason is out, Jason will have to choose between Sultana and this girl. But now, the difference here is that the ball lies on the outside girlfriend's hand. So if the outside girlfriend say, oh, I'm cool with all that you did on the show, the both of them will be back. If the girl says, no, I'm not proceeding from here, Jason will know his next move. And honestly, Jason will come back to Sultana rather. I would just say it's a man's sword because come on, the audacity. But who am I to fault this man? It's the ladies. The ladies give them the wings to fly. It's Sultana knowing fully well that it's somebody outside and you're ready to dance every night with this guy. It's Mide knowing fully well there's someone outside and you're not even being given an assurance or a straight reply and you're still there. Doing what exactly? Anyways, let's just say that there are ladies who are still good and okay with having fun. Maybe these ladies were also having their own fun. Anyways, after Jason was done, Sultana said she also has something to whisper to Ebuka. Sultana then comes to Ebuka and Ebuka is asking Sultana, so what is this with you and Jason J? And she's saying, I don't know. Ebuka said, no, you have to know. Like, how did we get here? And Sultana now started telling Ebuka, well, that she finds it difficult to love people. But then she likes Jason J because of Jason J's personality and all of that. And Ebuka said, so what is this and what will happen outside of this show? And she said, well, she believes she's here to meet all the people that she will love or all the people that will love her. But then she's open to, having a convo, knowing where this takes. But that will be when they are out of the show. And Jason J concludes on his own side. After Sultana was done, Isabella comes forth, telling Ebuka she also has something to whisper to you. And only for her to proceed to ask Ebuka, this thing with Koyin, is there a name? Do they have a name for us? Well, I guess she's talking about the shippers. Well, Ebuka then asked Isabella, so is it Koyin now? How about Kaekomi? Because the other day you just had a fight with Koyin and you kept mentioning how ugly he is. But Isabella corrected Ebuka saying no, that she was talking about Koyin's attitude, how he could be nonchalant, always puts himself first. That Koyin made mention of if there is anything, he will always put himself first. That she was pointing out at Koyin's ugly character and not that Koyin is ugly. Anyways, then Ebuka then asked how about Kaekomi? So is this the end of the road for you and Kaekomi? And Isabella said no, That's when they come out, she will want to have a conversation for Kaekomi to clear up, especially that statement he made about changing his car. And Ebuka said, okay, so if you clear up things now with Kaekomi, are you going back to Kaekomi or is it Koyin? Isabella now asked Ebuka, how about the two? How about keeping the two? And Ebuka is asking her, so you want to keep the two? Like the both of them will know that you're keeping them at the same time. And Isabella said, no, she can keep the both of them and they won't know. Ebuka then said, then you're not serious now. You're not serious. So why are you interested in knowing if you are a Koyin, if there is a name for your ship? There is no shipping now if you want to keep the both of them. But Isabella later on accepted that if Koyin is open to, taking this onto the next level once they're out, she's open to that as well. But she will still want to have a conversation with Kaekomi. On returning back, Ebuka then moved to Koyin and Diddy. So Ebuka asked Koyin, how is his friendship with Diddy going? That's going by how Diddy even give best of speech during his birthday. Why are they no longer talking to each other? And Koyin said, well, a situation happened that disconnected them. That there was a day at the snooker board where Diddy had told Faith that he hit her, although it wasn't intentionally, but Koyin, that he apologized to Diddy. But even after the apology, Diddy have been keeping a distance since then. And Diddy said, well, that it's on her own part, it's not from her end, because after this thing happened, maybe it's another thing to take your time and come talk to the person and take your time and decide to take your time forever. Okay, so according to Koyin said after the apology, he wanted to maintain the friendship, the conversation, but Diddy wasn't entertaining it. Diddy said she didn't want to talk. And this is Diddy said, if I didn't want to talk at that point, what happens to coming back later to, try to initiate a conversation? Anyways, I guess Koyin is busy. We all know Koyin is occupied now. No time to come apologize again or even initiate a conversation again. Bobo is occupied. He's not even done taking hits from Isabella. Anyways, up next, Ebuka then turned to Imisi, asking Imisi, Kola or Kaybobo? And Kaybobo even helped Imisi to scream Kola. Well, Ebuka was like, why are you answering for her? And Kaybobo said, we all know it's Kola now, that Ebuka then asked him, so what happened? Because you started off with Imisi before Kola even came into the picture. And Kaybobo said, well, they connected on so many grounds. First, that he's a religious person. He's big on religion. And being that Imisi is always in tune with her faith, praying and all of that, they connected very well. And being that she's a lively person. Now, but after that whole fight thing happened, where he now observed that Imisi lies and all of that, he decided to step back and, okay, good enough, they reconnected again. And that honestly, he even told Big Brother that Imisi is someone he enjoys in the house, okay? But he knows that Imisi will definitely pick Kola because Kola is a sweet guy. That Kola will be bringing all that sweetness to Imisi. That him, once he considers you his bestie or friend, that he's beginning to see you on a G level. Okay, he will talk to you as your G, as his G, address you as his G. But he knows that Kola will definitely be giving Imisi more of those sweet specs. So it's okay. And Ebuka asked him, so are you cool with Imisi still being friends with Kola, like being Kola's bestie and all of that? And Kaybobo said, yes, it's fine. You can be someone bestie and the person doesn't take you as a bestie, but the both of you are still friends, and it's okay. So with that, Kaybobo said he's fine with Imisi being friends with Kola and considering Kola as the best friend. That it's okay for two people to be friends. One consider the other a best friend, the other doesn't consider the other a best friend. Anyways, after the long conversation from Kaybobo, Imisi still replied saying Kola, and the whole house just busted out into laugh. Ebuka also asked Koyin to define what he has and shares with Isabella. And Koyin said fun. And Ebuka was like, are you still saying fun? Even after that fight that happened because of fun, that happened between you and Isabella because of the word fun. Anyway, well, Ebuka told Isabella not to react because she was the first person who used the word fun to describe whatever was going on between them. But do you think that after the show, tell me from the depth of your heart, please. Do you think that after this show that Koyin would want to pursue something with Isabella? Please tell me in the comment section. And what is your honest opinion on Jason J and Sultana? See, we've seen situation whereby those that shipped in the house comes out and there is no longer a ship. And now we're talking about sheep that they're still second guessing each other. What do you think will happen when they come out? Anyway, guys, let me hear your opinion regarding this whole scenario. I will be reading your comments, and please do well to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. Do well to also turn on your post notification bell because the next video will be about what happened after the highlights of each housemate in the show was played, and Ebuka also asked them questions. So do well to turn on your post notification bell if you have not done that, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
So I feel like we're trying to figure things out. It's not as simple as it looks. What is this for you?
I like how I feel.
So basically,
If it happens, it
life
happens.
will figure itself out after Sunday. If you get the answer you want from him, is he priority over Koyin?
Happens both.
Is he right? Kola is Kola the Kaybobo, Abi? Just say yes.
Kola.